a week. And I have not done this in a while. Okay, let's move this a little bit bigger. Anyway, yay! Okay, so we are live. Hopefully you guys can see me. I can see you okay. And I'm turning the mic up and I'm turning the music down into fade. So yay. Hope you guys are doing well. I'm doing okay. Ellie's doing great too. I'm sure you can hear that. So I figured let's get started. How's everyone been? I hope you guys had a nice, lovely, long weekend. As for me, it was spent curing a migraine headache. So it was quite enjoyable for me. Not really, but you know, there's that. Okay, so yay! Live chat is on. You guys can start talking when you get here. Anyway, let's see. Hello, Denise. How you doing? How you doing? So, I don't think there's any sneak peeks or anything with Misty that we've missed. But there is the founder's message.
Happy holidays, paparazzi. As 2024 comes to a close, we'd like to...
They must have recorded this right after Misty did her Z Collection live, because she's still wearing the hefty bag dress.
Thank you for such a memorable year. Since the beginning of this year, we knew it would be full of exciting new opportunities.
It's been inspiring watching you chase your dreams and achieve new levels of success.
Your hard work and dedication are what make paparazzi shine. The culture you have built with your team and customers is something you should truly be proud of.
We hope this holiday season is full of joy for you and your loved ones. And we look forward to an unforgettable 2025, full of sparkly surprises and shining success. From all of us here at corporate to you, happy holidays, paparazzi.
I wonder what the sparkling surprises are going to be in 2025. I'm just curious. I'm just going to be snarky here. But it's like, yeah, what are the sparkling surprises of 2025 going to bring for all the people that are in paparazzi? Because, you know, there are several other MLMs out there that are changing their income structure. Paparazzi has still not released an updated income disclosure statement, and I doubt they ever will. So, yeah, I doubt they will ever release an updated income disclosure statement, and I'm just waiting for their website to finish loading all this stuff. So while we wait, what's coming in for 2025? I still am predicting that they are going to be changing something in 2025. I still believe that either after the Bali summit with the elites, okay, I think after that elite summit in Bali, they are going to go to affiliate marketing. That's just my thoughts. You know, the writing has been on the wall for the last year. When they changed the name of the starter pack to the Verified Influencer Pack, VIP, Verified Influencer. So influencers have affiliate links. They've started with the EXP app, so it's easier for you to share all the beautiful paparazzi things, like this lovely, overly done exclamation point ring. And yeah, I don't think we're going to see anything really change within this, you know, company structure. So Fashion Fix, oh, that's something we should look at. So let's go to filter and let's look at the Fashion Fixes. Because isn't there a new Fashion Fix? Yes. Okay, so, oh boy. Okay. Let's look at sunset sightings first. Okay, so here's the sunset sightings. Can you guys see the pictures okay? I need to fix the chat on the screen. Hold on a second. There we go. There we go. Is that better? Yeah. And then let's make this way. Okay, so sunset sightings. Fueled by abstract designs, we have Finding Favor, What a Find, Fact Finding, and Fabulous Find. Okay, so the necklace is called Finding Favor. I don't see a lot of favors doing anyone any favors with that necklace. I mean, what are your thoughts, ladies? And then the earrings, what a find. Look at all these fake charmies on this hoop. They probably cling and bang against each other. So not nice. And then fact finding. We're on a fact finding mission, paparazzi. Look at all these keys. The keys are the keys. Right, Ellie? And then the bracelet. Fabulous find. There's nothing fabulous about all these O-rings and brass. Okay. But it's multi, meaning multi metals. Ooh, ooh, ah. So cute. So fun. Now let's check out the Simply Santa Fe. Coachella Chick, Coachella Cascade, Coachella Confidence, Coachella Construction. Really? Fashion Fix is not selling, but the other thing that's so funny about it is they can't even come up with like decent names. I mean, that necklace, ridiculous. No. Okay, everyone wants a wind chime hanging from their ear. That looks like a wind chime. And then I have no words. I still have no words. That's a lovely set. It's absolutely adorable. Okay, so there's that. Now let's go to Magnificent Muse Things. Okay, so enclosed edge, enfolded edge, confined character, elusive enclosure. Okay, so everything's about being closed in. What the hell is going on there? Do you guys remember the Pandora's box necklace that would get squished in shipment and then it wouldn't, the gem would, just be crushed in there? This kind of reminds me of that Pandora's box necklace, but worse because it has multi chains on it. I mean, it's just, no. So there's the enclosed edge, and there's the enfolded edge. It's got a line feature with diamonds and stuff, and a crazy bracelet, and then of course stretchy bands that look like pieces from other pieces. Isn't that a lovely set? I don't think so. Okay. I'm gonna eat my English muffin. Sorry. Okay. Now we have glimpses of Malibu, secret gardener, graceful garden, genuine garden, grand garden. So, okay. I'm just like, if they design these, they need to go back to design school because I'm looking at these and I'm just like, I don't know anyone in their right mind that would wear these or be caught dead in them. And, I mean, that's just, it's gaudy and it's awful. We've got brass mixed with gold. It's just, it's not a cute set. I don't know what you guys, it's just not cute. It's not cute to me. Oh, and here's to Fiercely Fifth Avenue. Hi, Monique. Long time no see. Merry Christmas, belated. Happy New Year. Okay, so superb shine, elegant excellence, splendid shimmer, and top-notch taste. Okay, so the ring is called top-notch taste. Let's go to the ring first. Oh, it's top-notch right there with the dot motif and everything. It's top-notch. No, thank you. And then splendid shimmer. It has champagne and rhinestones and kind of an opalescent looking thing with cheap silver beads. And then we have the ring made into earrings with little studs on it. And then the bottom of the earring and the top of the ring. This is just crazy. So there's all that beautiness. So cute, so fun. So let's look and see what they have that we haven't seen in a week. It still looks like the same old, you guys. It's like nothing much has changed here. I mean, this piece right here is a month old. And then we've got, the corsage. But yeah, I'm not seeing anything that's like really standing out there that, you know, is great. Oh, you're working on your budget for next year? Oh my gosh, I've instilled such good habits. So let me ask you this, Monique. Did you end up saving more than the minimum on the emergency fund? I bet you did, because you're so good. All right, ladies. Let's go back into new releases. So we had this bracelet. We had some lacy, plasticky beads with a bow. Something with orange, blue metallic dipped metal, and another complete look. Another wired bow with pearls. And then, of course, they're closed for New Year's. And then we have another complete look online. Some stupid westerny bottle cap remover and boot thing. You did? Good job. Man, you're doing so good. I'm proud of you, Monique. That's awesome. Okay, so they have had nothing new really come out. So what do you guys want to talk about for the next 20 or so minutes? And then I'm going to let you guys go because I still have a lot that I need to get ready. I am glad to say that we got an email today from Viking that we need to get our visa for going into European countries. I was like, yeah, I knew that last week. We already did that. So, oh my gosh. Monique, you didn't learn from the best. You just learned from somebody who's been there. But I'm really super thrilled that you were so successful. I mean, it's just like Dot Motif, who's on the channel. She's doing it now too. She went back and watched an old video and she started doing the same thing. And she's saving money too. So I'm proud of her. I'm proud of all you guys. I mean, between healing and getting over, the crazy things. We've had an up and down year. So the year started out strong and we had a lot of ups and downs. Up for me, over 4,000 people quit paparazzi and reached out to me and told me that they did. That's my high. My low was when I asked Cindy to not be so crazy with her political views in the group, and then I removed her from the group, and then she got mad at me, and she started making TikToks on me, trying to disparage me, which is fine. She can do that all she wants, but it actually brought me more subscribers because people were coming to find out what I was about. And she continued to make herself look crazy. So there's that. But the other high for the year is I got a really good job that I'm happy at. And it's close to work. And starting hopefully in February, if David has to go back to the office for his job, I'll be able to stay home with the dogs on the weeks that he can't go, that he's working at the office, and I'll stay home. And then when he's home with the dogs, I go into the office. So that's something we may have to be dealing with next year. This is funny. Okay, so this is a comment Misty made 4 hours ago, you guys. So let me pull it up. What has been your favorite 2024 fashion trend so far? From barrel jeans paired with Western accessories to mixing neck mess styles with bohemian bliss. It's so funny she didn't start using that until I started making fun of it. Or rocking ballet flats and Mary Janes with varsity prep twist. Share which trend has inspired you the most. What will you carry forward into the new year? Okay, here's the thing. Going into the new year, I'm going to stick with the classics. I'm also going to stick with the mentality that my grandparents kind of put into me, use it up, wear it out. Um, and don't buy anything new unless you absolutely need it. My goal this year, my New Year's resolution this year is to separate wants from needs and just sticking to getting needs this year. Annie does not like that plan. So that's my goal this year, is to kind of rein in the spending, continue saving, and to separate needs from wants. Because I really want to focus on simplifying my life even more. Annie doesn't like that either. What are you barking at? Did she put emoji under the so, and maybe buy some more emoji dolls for Annie? She has this one emoji doll. It's pink. Oh my gosh. She puts it under the end table. Hi. You want to come say hi? You do? Okay. So here's baby Floof. So yeah, she's quite the character. Isn't that right, miss? You would think that, her and her brother are not from the same litter, because Shirlitha Perrin, uh, who's a friend of ours, she got her brother, Henry, and Henry is like twice her size. He's huge. I mean, she's tiny. Absolutely, like, teeny tiny. And she's demanding. And last night she was playing with Dave and she scratched his face up pretty good. She didn't mean to, but yeah, she's so cute. And say hi, everybody. Can you say Ruru? I can't get your toy right now. I really can't. Do you want to sit and hang with mommy here? Or do you want to go bark for it again? Okay, well, you can get down. All right, see you later. Bye. Yeah, she's quite the pip. Hopefully she behaves at the dog sitters again. So I'm really glad this year ended on a high note. So I want you guys to share with me, what was your high for the year? What was something that you accomplished this year that you didn't think you would? Like, if you're a former paparazzi consultant, Annie's still trying to get her toy out, how much of your excess inventory did you get rid of this year? If you've been out for a while, how much were you able to save? If you went and did a trip that you never thought you'd be able to do before, you did it. Monique, I understand that. Was it because it was old, or was it sick? That's sad. Letting fur babies and family pets go is always really hard. Aradil had one of her furry little lizardy things, bearded dragon is what she had. She had put it down too. So it wasn't easy on her either. So, but let's share successes. Amanda, hug and kiss. I'm hoping this year we both stay upright and don't break anything, and that we don't have to have any more surgeries, because we've both had to deal with that in the last year. This must be a new piece. It's a rose. It's called Pruning Promise. Okay. I would just leave that little pruning promise on the vine. I wouldn't be pruning that up. My high was finally have my inventory down to one three-drawer compartment. That's awesome. That's really awesome. And you've taken the needed breaks you've needed from it to, you know, Sell it. Annie, knock it off. I cannot get your emoji right now. She puts her toys under furniture and then she barks until one of us gets it, and we have stopped giving in. She has to get it herself. He was just 12. Oh, well, at least he got a good 12 years. You gotta look at it that way. 12 years is good. The Ring Candid is competing. This one right here, it's a little bit different. It looks very similar, but this one has the blossomy look around it. So it's very similar. My high is getting to go to Canada and going on an Alaskan cruise. The low is getting a kidney stone that got infected and shut a kidney down and made me septic. Oh, that's right. I remember when that happened. I would say my high this year was just my job, mostly the new job, and having a company pay me what I'm worth. So, and the Alaskan cruise, Melissa, were you on Norwegian or were you on Holland America? Which cruise line were you on again? So, my Alaskan cruise ended up with snow. It snowed on our cruise. So let's take a look at this complete look. Oh my gosh, that's awful. That is absolutely terrible. And then we've got an iridescent new penny copper ring and feathered fringe. It's called feathered fringe, but I only see one feather. Oh, that's right. We were on the same ship just a few months apart. So Monique, I'm going to give you a little tip for your Alaskan cruise. Since you're going on Norwegian too. They nickel and dime you to death. So here's some tips for Norwegian cruise lines. 1, their internet service is terrible. Do not upgrade to their internet service package because it doesn't work worth shit. Okay? So if you got included internet for while you're on the ship, use it for, checking your email if there isn't a computer available in the computer lab. If you can play your games online, great. If you want to upload stuff, wait until you're in port where you have a cell signal and upload your photos and stuff while you're in port, because they don't allow for Wi-Fi calling. They barely allow for like uploading a photo. So do not spend the extra money to get the upgraded internet package on Norwegian. Second thing, the upgraded beverage package is not worth it unless you plan on drinking like a fish. And when your cruise ship is in port or still in a state line, they will charge you tax on the beverage that you order. So you have the beverage package, but you're in water on the ship and you've just left port. Until you're out in international waters, they charge you tax on the drink and you've already paid for the beverage package. So that just was ridiculous to me. Go to all the shows that are free. The shows are worth it. Do the free shows, do the quiz things in the bars, but avoid the entertainment that requires payment. Okay? And have you scheduled your on board or onshore, like shore excursions or anything? Let me know which ones you want to talk about. Message me and we'll talk about which ones are good and which ones are okay. All right. So there's that. That's why I hate Norwegian, because I was like, I paid for all these upgrades and they were not worth it to me. The upgrades that I paid for, I didn't get my money's worth. And, they had this, you can bid for a balcony room right before you leave. And that's just a way to try and get more money out of people. But the funny thing is my cruise ship was full. There were no upgraded rooms available. But if they could kick someone down to a lower level room, they would do it if you bid enough money for an upgrade. So don't do that either. But I'm leaving in a week to go on my Viking cruise, and I can tell you this much. The Wi-Fi on their ships is good, and the included internet is great. And the included entertainment is educational, informative, and the included shore excursions are good. So, I just wish more cruise lines kind of followed suit with Viking, but that's how they get you. They get you on the ship for super cheap, and then they charge you for every little thing. So, if you want coffee in the morning, go up to the World Cafe and get yourself some coffee. Uh, and enjoy it while you're eating in the buffet area. And then take a cup with you to go. Okay? And then, they always have the juice and stuff. And if you deal with any rocky seas, get the best Dramamine, because I've tried regular Dramamine, and uh, the stuff that works best for me is this stuff, this Bonite. It's great for motion sickness, and it lasts a long time. So get some of this, okay, and take it with you, especially if it's your first time on a cruise ship. Get some of that and take it with you, because if you go and there's a storm that comes in off the sound, you will definitely want that, okay? We were given upgrades, and I did try the internet, and it worked okay. Added Starbucks for the person with me. She used it so much they knew her name. Oh, the Starbucks, they knew my name too, but I couldn't get a caramel macchiato to save my life because they didn't have any of that. So it was like uh vanilla lattes or a mocha or just a regular coffee. I mean, I was on the last cruise ship of the season, so yeah, we didn't have a lot of the stuff. So it was, we were getting the leftovers, so to speak. And then, of course, we had snow while we were on board. So that was just great. So get the bony stuff. It works the best. It's longer lasting, and it's better than Dramamine. I like it way better than Dramamine. I mean, this stuff is okay, but I find that this one lasts longer, and yeah, it's way better. Oh, so let me go into here. Give me a second. Let me pull up my whale watching. So when we got to Ketchikan and we were on shore in Ketchikan, we had such a cool experience. The whales were in port. They were just jumping around in port, and it was so cool. It was so cool to see them. So let me go into my besties page, because she uploaded a bunch of stuff. So let me go into her photos real quick. You can tell we've been friends for a while because this is me from a long time ago and a long, long, long time ago. Okay, so Amanda's photos. We got to go down to our... Apparently she went to the aquarium. And she has a horse. Okay, so we went to Victoria, so let me go in here. Okay, so I'm going to start at the beginning of our trip. Oh yeah, here's the snow. Yeah, it was crazy that it snowed that day. All right, so, okay, here we are on board our first day. And there we are looking over Mount Rainier, and there's the Port of Seattle. There's the tower, the thing. Here's our inside room. Okay, we kind of snuck into our room early. So that's the inside room. The shower was nice, and the room was spacious for being an inside room. So here we are leaving port. Oopie doopie 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 doo. There's the other Norwegian. We were on the smaller one, so we were able to leave them in the dust. I couldn't get the binoculars to work, but there were quite a few pods out there when we were going up. And there's the other cruise line going south. So here's our first night's meal. We got the clam chowder with bacon. Then there's the steak with the peppercorn sauce. Skip the peppercorn sauce. Just ask for A1. Okay, that peppercorn sauce was nasty. The chocolate mousse was good. I had the apple strudel. It was fine. This is Mount Edgecombe outside of Sitka, Alaska. It's a volcano. And then there's a fishing boat. And all the peaks. There's one of the lighthouses in Sitka. And then here's the Jewish synagogue in downtown Sitka. And then more mountains and countryside. Ooh, pretty. And there's the bridge that takes you from downtown Sitka to the airport. And the airport is all right here. That's the end of the runway. And then we had to do a tender that day, so we had to like basically park out in the middle of the area. There's one of the sea lions, two sea lions. There's the runway with Alaska Airlines. You couldn't do Sitka. Why? That's kind of sad. And then fisher boats, fishermen everywhere. Mount Edgecombe from the other side. And then the moon was out. It was very clear, but it was very cold this day. And then we went to Old Salty Bastards. And we had a couple of drinks. And then the next day we went into Glacier Bay. And as you can see, the weather sucked in Glacier Bay. It was snowing in Glacier Bay. So we couldn't really see anything because it was snowing so hard. So it was kind of like a stay in ship kind of day. So yeah, I agree. Wheelchairs and tenders do not mix. But the crew really loved the whole Glacier Bay aspect because of all the snow we got. The crew had a great time making snowmen, but it was coming down. We got like 4 inches on the ship deck. So there's the crew members having a great time. They built a snowman with limes for the mouth, cherries for the buttons. The helmet was made out of a margarita glass, and then olives for eyes. So they had a lot of fun making their snowmen. So yeah, they were having a blast. The crew was having a blast with the snow. And then once we left the bay, it cleared up a little bit. But then we dealt with a really bad storm that night, and it was really rocky. Lots of rocking on the ship. That's what happens when you go at night. So this hallway kind of reminds me of The Shining. So that's why I took that picture. And then we went to the Bavarian place and had pretzels and beer cheese. And then this is one of the cool places. I think this is where the train is. I can't remember which town this is. Klondike. I think it's in Klondike. Skagway. Oh yeah, this is where I bought my shoes that I'm wearing right now because everything was 40% off. So we went to Skagway and we went and did some serious shopping. And then they had a lot of really good deals. So, but yeah, every store 40% off. And there's the train. The train is super fun. And there's our cruise ship from a distance. And there was a rainbow, so that we had to capture that too. Can you guys see the rainbow okay? There's one of the waterfalls. And now we're in Juneau. And we tried to get a better picture, but we couldn't. So this is Juneau, Alaska, right here. So welcome to downtown Juneau. We took the tram up to the top. And there I am trying to take a picture of a bird, but it was not behaving. Amanda loved taking pictures of nature. So here's one of the totem poles that was the bottom 2 tiers were covered with snow already. And then there's another one because we went up on the top of the mountain and there was a big track right there. And they said that it was either a bear or a coyote. And they told us to be careful. So we turned around and went back out. Because, yeah, I didn't want to be eaten by a bear. And there's our ship from far, far away. So the ship, Norwegian, doesn't get carte blanche with ports. So you have to be bussed into every city, which was another thing that I was not thrilled with. Holland America, you get to go right into the port. So, all right. So here's the fancy schmancy Cagney Steakhouse. So we had an upgrade. So we had the free meal thing. So Amanda got the pork belly. I got the ribeye with the potato. She got the chocolate cake. I got the cheesecake. And here's the whale pod that was right outside. So right here, here's a tip. If you're in port, follow the birds, okay? If the birds are in the water, they're waiting for the chum to come out from the whale. So there's the back of one of the whales. And they were all over. So follow the birds. There's another whale. They were all over the place. And they were just constantly eating. So let's see if I can zoom in and you can see the head. So he's rising up with his mouth open. But yeah, they were just hanging out in port, just going back and forth. Tons of them. Just having a great time eating. So it was great. It was a great trip. What did you do? What was that? David dropped his Steam Deck. Don't break it before we go on our trip. So, yeah, we had a good time and we got some really good stuff. But no, that was in Juneau, Alaska. And then the last picture was Ketchikan. So it was Juneau and Ketchikan. That was my Alaskan cruise with my best friend earlier this year in October. And David and I will be going on the Northern Lights cruise. So we will be leaving on, let's see if there's any available. Nope, there's no more available. But on January 2025, we will be going on In Search of the Northern Lights. And I will show you the itinerary. So this is what we'll be doing. We start out in London. So we'll be in London for a few days. And then we have a day in Amsterdam. And then we go up the coast. So we have scenic sailing these 2 days along the coast. And then we stop in Narvik for 1 day. And then the next day we're in Torsamo or Tormso. I don't know how to say that, but we're in this place overnight. And then we go to Alta. I think it's Alta. And then we're overnight in this port for a couple days. And then we work our way back down to Bergen. So that's what we'll be doing. I can play the video if you guys want to see it. So here we go.
Yourself in the spirit of the North on this illuminating 13-day voyage that includes 6 intriguing ports. Lands where dawn and twilight merge on the edges of a long Arctic night.
She'll show you
From
stuff.
London, you'll call first at Amsterdam, the Netherlands, home to charming waterways and splendid museums.
And included in
where you
port
can indulge
that
in the
day,
creativity.
so the included tour in Amsterdam for the Amsterdam port is a canal cruise, where you get on a canal cruise and go around the city and see architecture from a cruise ship.
Of Van Gogh, Rembrandt, and countless other artists. Then it's off across the North Sea, waters often sailed by the original Vikings. You're headed for Norway's far north to witness what few others see. Wondrous snow-dusted landscapes, cities hushed in slumber, and the luminous aurora borealis dancing in the sky.
That's why we're going.
You'll touch land in Narvik, just north of the Arctic Circle, on the innermost shores of the Ofotfjorden. Learn more about the Vikings who once called this ice-free harbour home, and of the turbulent days of World War II when the Germans occupied Narvik. Or engage with the region's long-standing residents, including the spirited Arctic wolves.
No, thank you.
And the native Sami herdsmen who weave winter tales by the glow of a wood fire.
It feels very frozen,
You'll remain
doesn't it?
within the Arctic Circle at Tromsø, where an overnight stay is just what you need to grasp much of what this city and its dramatic surroundings have to offer. Set your sights on the stunning Arctic Cathedral with its striking triangular shape. Or feel the wind in your face as reindeer or sled dogs pull you through a snowy wilderness. Alta, resting on the shores of the Alta Fjord, is the gateway to some of Europe's most magnificent natural beauty. With another overnight stay, you'll have time to embrace the stunning landscapes and the city's enduring culture. Contemplate the lives of the ancients told in mysterious rock carvings at the Alta Museum. More than 6,000 etchings by the Komsa
museum's
people, dating from
included.
4,200 BC to 500 BC. Or visit the nearby Sami community of Mars for an authentic lunch of local dishes and a ride in a reindeer-drawn sleigh. With Alta's
I would
frequent
fall
clear
off of
skies, it's an ideal locale from which to view the northern lights. As you sail Norway's inside passage along the rugged Skagerrak coast, you'll once again follow in the wake of the Vikings. Your unforgettable exploration of Norway in winter concludes in beautiful Bergen. Delve into the iconic Bryggen Wharf, once part of the powerful Hanseatic League. Or go for a different vantage point, the top of Mount Ulriken, to savor majestic views of the 7 mountains that encircle Bergen. With an additional overnight stay, you'll have time to mingle with the locals and perhaps sample aquavit
I've already had
as you enjoy
aquavit.
this legendary city.
So aquavit is extremely strong. It's why is it so strong, Dave? Is it because it crosses the equator and goes back, and that's how they still it or cure it? I don't know, but aquavit is so strong. It is so strong. So that's what we're going to be doing, and yeah, I'm looking forward to it. So in London, we're going to spend a few extra days in London, and then when we get to Narvik, we'll be doing all the included tours. And then David booked for us a special night stay at one of the lodges so we can sleep under the northern lights. So it'll be cool. So I'm looking forward to it. So that will be in a week. So this will be my last live. I will do some short things. I'll upload shorts next month for you guys. Basically, that's what I'll be doing. So if you want to keep your eyes on the channel, I'll be putting some shorts out there with pictures of the cruise and doing some short videos of the cruise. But beyond that, you will not see me until the end of January. So have a safe and happy new year, and take care of yourselves and each other, and continue to set amazing goals for yourself. And yeah, I will do the same thing. And then we will check in every month and see how our goals are coming along. So my goal this year is to separate needs from wants and just focus on the needs, and to continue to rebuild my 401k So I have 50% of my paycheck now going back into a 401k and a Roth IRA. So I am paying myself back for my paparazzi debt. So that's what I'm working on this year. And that's what I'm going to continue to focus on until I have paid myself back. So, all right, you guys, have a great rest of your day. Thanks for joining me today. If New Year's Day, if there's any sneak peeks with Misty, I might do a live on New Year's Day in the morning. We'll do coffee talk. But in the meantime, don't party too hard and take care of one another. And I'll talk to you later. All right. Have a great day, y'all. Bye.